Okay, shalom, brethren, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to start out giving all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem, Rakakwadash, the God of Israel, to the 12 tribes of Israel, blacks, Latins, and Native Americans spread across the four corners of the earth. Next up, we want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone GMS. Salutations to all the Akims and Aquas out there pushing this truth, 100% nothing but the truth, using your body as a living sacrifice, as the scripture says, Romans 12:1. So, man, this is the brother Yashar coming in from the camp, Children of the Light. And I was just watching the brother Karaz's video. As you can see, he got two parts to it, so go check that one out. And he actually inspired me to do this lesson right here, because he sent, from what he was saying in his lesson, plus what he sent me yesterday. And so we're going to definitely get into that, man. I got a video, and then I actually got two videos real quick. And then, the precepts to go along with it. But like the Akim Karaz was saying, it's a lot going on, which we occupied in privacy. So we watching and we waiting for the kingdom. But while we wait for the kingdom, we have to watch and be a part and prophecy against all the shit that's going on in the world. Okay. So just to, from this Israel, what happened over there in Israel, which they got the Zionist Jews over there faking it like they can make it. But we know the scriptures tells us that, nobody can, if possible, would deceive the very elect, but it's not possible. All right. That's in Matthew. So, real quick, excuse me, I'm gonna let this video play, and then I'm gonna show another video, next video, and I'm gonna get into the precepts. But basically, as you can see the title, 11 children killed after rocket strike hits soccer field. Now, before I play it, give me a few seconds. I'm gonna pinpoint the different things that the newscaster said, all right? I'm gonna pinpoint the different things because what he says at the beginning is very significant to what's going on in the world, all right? So here we go.
Live in our news center tonight. He's got more on that. Chris?
Yeah, that's right. Rick and Karine, the world is coming together in France for the Summer Olympics, while another part of the globe is torn apart with violence.
See that? He said the world is coming together, which all, your different countries, 50, 60, 70 countries, however many countries, is reporting to France to take place in the Olympic Games, which I'm so caught up in the truth, I didn't even know that the Olympics was going on this year, which is a big thing. They happen every 4 years. But like he said, while everybody is watching and checking out the Olympics, whether they in France, or whether you watching it on your phone at work, or whether you watching it on your Apple Roku TV, in the house eating popcorn, drinking beer, whatever, we just had across the other side of the world, it's going the fuck down. War. I'm talking about casualties, thousands upon thousands, every day, week, and month. All right. So of course America fuck, because America run off bread and circuses. America runs off entertainment, adultery, do of thy will spirit. That's how America runs. All right. So I'm gonna let it play out though.
And the death toll on all sides continues to grow. Israel says it is suffering the loss of some of its children.
Yup, so that's really it with that video, man. As you can see, 11 children killed after rocket strike hits Israeli soccer field, pertaining to Joel chapter 3. We know this gonna go down in the Middle East. The elders will just bring that out, across, in the scriptures. Matter of fact, let me go to Joel 3 real quick, because the scriptures calls it the Valley of Jehoshaphat, which in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shaphat, which means Yahweh's judgment. Okay, because that's where it's gonna go down at. That's where World War III is primarily gonna take place at. All right. It says, all right, Joel 3 chapter 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, right? Because right now we in our last captivity. We in America. You have the northern kingdom and you have the southern kingdom all over here in North America. And we being punished. All right. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is Yahweh Shaphat in the Hebrew, and will plead with them for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Right? Because right now, Israel is not being occupied by the true Israelites. It's being occupied by the Zionist Jews. Okay? The Zionist Jews call themselves Jewish, which means that you not anything with the ish after it, ISH, that is not 100%. All right? That's like an example of that. Like, is it cold? It's cold-ish, you know. It's not all the way cold, but it got a little, you know, like them. They not all the way Jews, but you know, they at least know a little Hebrew, and they, you know, they worship the Hebrew God. No, you not Jews. You're not the true Jews. Okay? That's why they call themselves Jewish. Matter of fact, let's get that precept real quick. Because they're not the true Jews, they are the synagogue of Satan. And they don't like us. They don't like the prophets of the Lord. They don't like us speaking the truth. Because when we speak the truth, we exposing their lies. Because let them tell it, they're the chosen people and they grafted in, and they're the true Gentiles, and as long as they believe, they good. But that goes against what the scripture truly says. Behold, Revelations 3:9, behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. Right? So who is thee? Because in the kingdom, and that's in Sakari, that's not talking about being on the highways and byways and having Esau come down and kiss your feet. All right? That's not talking about that. That's talking about when we get in the kingdom, we gonna truly see who the true prophets of the Lord are. All right? Yeah, I'm trying to talk and type. I guess it's not working. But yeah, so they the synagogue of Satan, the ones, the Jews is over there right now in the Jewish that's over there in Jerusalem, our land, Yasharallah, that's ours, all right? That's why we're going to get it back. That's why it's going to have to be destroyed and cleansed with the missiles, but we actually going to be able to get that land back. Now, America ain't no coming back. That's going to be an example of what not ever to do again when it comes to disobeying the Lord, which we ain't going to do anyway, so we're going to be in the kingdom, everything going to be perfect. So, this is Romans 9:13. Matter of fact, I'll start at 12. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. Now, if you remember the story of Jacob and Esau, Esau came out first, and Jacob, remember, Jacob, his hand betwixt the heel of his brother. So Esau came out, and then Jacob, he came out after, but Jacob had his hand wrapped around Esau's ankle, which basically was a metaphor, is symbolic for having him under his control. You know, it's like if you got like a fish on a hook. Yeah, that fish is swimming, but you got it on the hook, so it can only go so far before it either gives up and you just go ahead and reel it in, or before it dies. You know, you reel it back in. That's why in verse 12 it says, as it was said unto her, which is Rebecca, the elder shall serve the younger, right? So Esau, in the time to come in the kingdom, is going to serve us. Now you would have people say, oh, but ain't Esau, y'all say he the white man, and ain't the white man the one that's in rulership right now? Right, that's only for a little time. Because if we comparing Esau's rulership to our rulership, ours overrules his, because ours is going to be forever and ever. All right, that's why in Daniel 7:18, it says the saints will inherit the earth. The saints will possess the kingdom and inherit it forever and ever and ever. All right, so you can have your little 500, 1,000, 1,500 years of rulership, Esau. That's nothing compared to the rulership that we gonna have for eternity. Okay, because Esau ain't never been immortal. He has never been immortal on this earth. They may have worshipped him as he was immortal. They may have treated him like he was a god, but no, Esau has never had spiritual, angelic, immortal powers. And that's what we're going to receive, the elect of Israel. Verse 13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Right. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with Yahweh? Yahweh forbid. Right. So that goes back to Joel 3. That's why I say oh yeah, that's the point. Yeah. So I mean, Salaki, that goes back to Revelation when it says you know, we be having so many precepts, we get mixed up sometimes. But yeah, that goes back into Revelations 3 and 9. I'm gonna read it again real quick. It says, I will make them to, at the bottom, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. So he only loved Jacob, man. And if you know about Jacob, which his name was changed to Israel, another flashlight, another light bulb going off in your head. Jacob, Israel, Israelites. The patriarchs are the 12 tribes of Israel, blacks, Latins, Native Americans. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Zebulun, Asher, Issachar, Naphtali, Gad, Reuben, Simeon, Manasseh. Trying not to, I don't want to leave none of the brothers out. But if I did, Salakia, but just coming off the head with the 12 tribes. So let's go to this next video. Okay. Real quick, before I go to the next video, I want to play this because it goes in my routine. As you can see, it says Palestinian mother teaches her children to hate Americans and Israelis. So while we over here in America worried about the fucking Olympics and the goddamn USA basketball, who they lost or who they almost lost to, and LeBron had to put on his big boy pants and make a comeback, which is a shit all scripted and set up anyways. All right, while we worried about that, this is how they feel towards their enemies, which is America. And as you can see, that left flag on the left is the IDF, the Israel Defense Forces, the state of Israel. Right now, that's why they ass just got bombed. What the fuck? Anyways, as you can see, this is how they feel about us. Look at that. Americans kill them. The Jewish kill them. Look at that. And she proud of it. And that's a whole woman. That's not even a man. So the woman doing it, how much more the man? As you can see, we have to make war to prove that we are stronger than the Jews. They teach us that Jews are terrorists, which they are. Y'all is too, though. At school, they teach us about the Jews. They teach us that they are bad people. They killed our young. Yeah, that's why they just killed. Or no, that's why y'all just had to go ahead and kill their young and send a rocket over there and kill 11 of them. Now, this is the main video I wanted to bring out. The Olympics just mocked 2.4 billion Christians on earth by opening up with drag queens mocking the Last Supper. And they really didn't mock no Christians. They really mocked the elect. They really mocked the people of Israel. Because Christians, they don't even worship Yahweh Shah. They worship Jesus, which is two different people, two different men, one is a man and one is the son of man. One is a physical man and one is the spiritual and physical son of God. So y'all should really, well, of course they don't know this, but us true prophets, we know. Amos 3 and 7, surely the Lord will do nothing, but he reveals his secrets to his servants. But as you can see, they're mocking the Last Supper, and these is all LGBT motherfuckers. And if we go to a picture of the Last Supper, see, it's already in the headline. See, Olympics, to where it's okay. I like this picture, even though, do it show you how it show with dreads? You got like a jerry or some long hair. This picture is better anyways, all right? So this is what it would have actually looked like. You know what I'm saying? Israelites, not no motherfucking heathen Edomites. Okay, this is another one. Oh, hell no. I'm talking, oh, no. See? There you go. There go the bullshit. You got the rapper Snoop Dogg, no. With the 40 ounces and shit. The beers and shit. Yeah, Howard Shaw wasn't on that type of time, all right? But, so this is the best depiction I could find of the Last Supper. Why the hell they ass over here talking about some motherfucking LGBT motherfuckers getting up on the stage and acting, all right? Well, since they want to do that, because remember, this is the time of judgment. We at the times of the end. So let's go ahead and get some precepts going in on these alphabet people. All right, Deuteronomy 23 and 17. I got about like 1, 2, 3. I got 5 precepts, and that'll be it. So about another 10 minutes. Verse 17. Not 29, 23. It say, there shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor sodomite of the sons of Israel. Now, when it goes to whore, because I mean, you got to think about it. Damn near every bitch nowadays is a whore, all right? Especially Israelite women. So it's not talking about like prostitutes and all that. It actually is. But what it was meaning, what it was saying in that context is when it say there shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, because back in the day, in the times of Deuteronomy, they was allowing prostitutes into the temple, into our holy temple. And they was having sex with them. They was defiled in the temple. So that's why I say that, you know. But the point is, for this lesson, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. And a sodomite is anybody who pertains in anal sex. And that's how a man is gay, because he does that with another man, anal sex. All right. And that's why I said, because, you know, I actually did a lesson on that. Matter of fact, let me go to it real quick. But you got to watch out for these niggas out here, man. These thug niggas and so-called street niggas and all that, with all the tattoos and shit and all the mother, especially if they been to like prison or jail. Them niggas, you got to watch out for them, man. Because I'm telling you, they got wicked and perverse spirits. You would think they all gang and all this and that. And yeah, I'm, you know, riding with the big Glock and shit. But then the whole time, these niggas got 5 years ago, a motherfucker come, hey man, nah, you know him? Yeah, bro, I know him. Yeah. Well, shit, 5 years ago, he got caught with another dude in the bathroom. You like, what? So, hey, like I said, man, you gotta watch out for these niggas out here, man. They be on some weird shit. But as you can see, I did the video a month ago, even at Sodom and Gomorrah, Babylon. It was going into the BET Awards, how they exalting all these game of the alphabet people. All right, and I even did the short right here. You got the 2 dudes. They was kissing on national TV.
What this is,
and yeah. So let's get back to the precepts real quick. Cause this is what goes down. But as prophets, we gonna report on it. Cause while y'all gonna get destroyed for it, the blood gonna be off our hands. So this is Romans chapter 1, verse 26. For this cause Yahweh the Most High gave them up into vile affections. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. Right, so the women turned lesbians. And likewise, also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves their recompense of their error, which was meat. Right, so niggas is actually out here doing the dirty with the same gender, which is called a homosexual, a Diddy, right? Ain't that's what Diddy just got exposed for? And I'm talking about he got exposed hard. I'm talking about, damn. He got exposed so hard the feds was like, nigga, we ain't even gonna lock your ass up, nigga. We gonna let you stay in the free world, but your ass gonna have to suffer from all the goddamn from all the comments and the statements that's been made on your name. Cause that's what happens when you get exposed. Your name is turned into what this, like the scripture say, a proverb and a byword. Oh, that nigga Diddy. Oh man, don't even say his name, man. He be on some gay shit, man. You can't. If you say some shit and it's kind of sound a little weird, you got to say no Diddy behind it. So we know that you ain't like him, you know what I'm saying? We know you ain't on that type of time. All right. Now let's go to 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Right. And this is an example of the unrighteous. Because, first of all, ain't no alphabet people gonna be at the Last Supper around Yahweh Shai. No way possible. He'll cuss your ass out and probably drag your ass out the door and lock that motherfucker behind you if you think you even finna be around him on that type of time. All right. It says, verse 9, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived. Neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. Right, so that's just giving examples of the different types of people that you see nowadays. Now you might have a motherfucker say, well, the Lord himself drunk. He drunk wine. The scriptures call him a wine bibber. Well, yeah, he drunk wine, but guess what? He drunk wine because I mean that's lawful, you know. But the Lord was the most righteous man to ever walk the earth, and he was clean. He kept all high holy days. He kept, you know, he didn't sin. So yeah, the Lord had a right to drink wine and get drunk because all the shit he was going through. Hell, I'd be down in bottles left to right too. If motherfucker, I'm trying to, you know, come to this city. I give me a little inn, give me a little place to stay for like 3-4 days. And then the first day in, motherfucker knocking at the door like, yeah, you gotta leave. You don't want to be preaching talking about you the son of God? You're like, well, yeah, I am. Oh yeah, you gotta leave. Get on out of here. You know, motherfuckers chasing you, motherfuckers. You on the highways and byways, motherfuckers pushing you and you know, spitting at you and shit. Yahweh Shai could have really been out there kicking ass, but that wasn't his journey. All right. So what this is talking about, drunkards, is motherfuckers who give themselves over to strong drink all the time. And I actually noticed this like 6 months ago. I'm like, wait a minute. Every time I look at a female Instagram, whether I used to work with them or go to school with them, or maybe I don't know, maybe they like, you know, got a little status or something. You know how these bitches, they be having a little 15K followers, 30K followers. They so-called models and shit, whatever. They all, every time they post, because you know how like the bitch will have like the little food posts on her little stories, foods, drinks, travels, and all that. I'm like, bro, these bitches is real life alcoholics. All they do is just post about drinks. Martinis, tequila, shots, fruity drinks, fruity alcohol drinks. Hanging, chilling with the girls night out. Fuck nigga free. All they doing is flexing bottles of 1738 and shit. Like, bro, y'all funky. Your breath stink from drinking all this shit. Alright, but I'm gonna get back to this because hey, the nigga woman, like the elders keep saying, the nigga woman is no good. So you might as well just leave her alone. And if you is gonna deal with one, just know you better know what comes with it. Alright? Because sex don't run the world, alright? That's why the scriptures say, give not thy strength unto women. So real quick, I'm going to bring this out in 1 Kings chapter 14 and chapter 15, and I'm going to end the lesson. But I'm going to bring this out real quick. It says, in Rehoboam, the verse 20, starting at 21, and Rehoboam, the son of Solomon, reigned in Judah. Rehoboam was 41 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 17 years in Jerusalem, the city which the Lord did choose out of all the tribes of Israel to put his name there. And his mother's name was Naamah and Ammonitis. So yeah, because remember, King Solomon had 1,000 wives. So Rehoboam, his son, became king. His mother was what would be known today as a Japanese, because Ammon and Moab, which they first mothers. Ammon and Moab comes from Lot. Lot, he had Ammon and Moab through incest because his daughters, they tricked him. Which, you know, I don't want to get too off topic, but, you know, I do want to give some background on the story. You got to know you got to, you know, say at least, give a little some of the history. But Ammon and Moab, they mothers, which you can look up their names. Lot's daughters tricked him into having sex with him because they was thinking when Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed, they thought that it was no more men there. So they said, all right, we going to get our father, Lot, drunk as hell and lay down with us and impregnate us so we can keep on the history, the family history. That's why they're not Israelites, Moab and Ammonites. Even though they came from an Israelite man, the Lord separated them to become their own nation out of incest, which was Moab and Ammon. That's why these crazy Chinese and Japanese motherfuckers look all crazy and with they sideways eyes and shit. Yeah, because these motherfuckers was born in incest. All right. I just wanted to give a little history on that. Verse 22, and Judah did sight in the evil of the Lord, and they provoked him to jealousy with their sins, which they have committed above all that their fathers had done. Right? It's the same type of time niggas on nowadays keep going off. For they also built them high places, which is them high ass statues and shit for idols, and images and groves on every high hill and under every green tree. And there were also Sodomites in the land, and they did according to all the abominations of the nations, which the Lord cast out before the children of Israel. Right. That's why I say the abominations of the nations, which the Lord cast out before the children of Israel. So sodomy was never in our nation to begin with. It's when we start getting around all these other nations and doing and partaking in their culture and they things, and that's when it came about. Just like nowadays, these Saudi Arabian, these Muslims and these other nations, religions and shit. The average American, they don't be on that shit in America, but let them go to another country and get around their religion and their culture, and then they come back with them same spirits. Now them spirits is being put on them, so now they start practicing that shit. All right, that's why you got to watch out with different country you go to. Which Jake, he don't give a fuck anyways. He want to go out and fuck all the bitches around the world and shit, and don't give a fuck. But that's why, you know what I'm saying. That's why even the scripture, in that story, when Yahweh, he got mad at the dude, I forgot who it was. He said, I ain't get mad at you for having sex with the other nation. I got mad at you because you had sex in the name of her God. All right, because a lot of these religions, they base themselves off sexual of goddesses, worshiping the woman, worshiping the vagina, all right, shit like that. But I'm gonna go on to the next chapter, right up one chapter over, 15. And so we see what the people of Judah was doing under King Solomon. I'm sorry, King Solomon's son, which was Rehoboam. Now, hold on real quick. All right, so Rehoboam reigned. Let me see. Okay, Jeroboam, then came Rehoboam. Rehoboam reigned 17 years. And then Rehoboam slept with his fathers and was buried. So he died. And then on down the line, that's when I'm trying to see where Asa came in at. Okay, verse 8. And Abiram, this is just the lineage of the kings of Israel. All right. That's why you see David and Solomon, his sons. Verse 8. And Abiram slept with his fathers, which means he was buried with his fathers. All right. And they buried him in the city of David. And Asa, his son, reigned in his stead. Now Asa was a righteous king. Let's read into him. And in the 20th year of Jeroboam, king of Israel, reigned Asa, king over Judah. Because remember, after King Solomon, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom split. All right. So that's why I say Jeroboam was the king over Israel, which is the 10 tribes, the northern kingdom, and reigned Asa over Judah, which was the other, northern kingdom was 9 tribes, and then Judah was a tribe of Judah primarily, then Benjamin and Levi. So basically the brown skins, which is the southern kingdom, and the lighter colored tribes, which is the northern kingdom. Verse 10, in 41 years reigned he in Jerusalem, and his mother's name was Ma'akah, which is Micah, in the Hebrew, which in English is Micah, Hebrew is Ma'akah, the daughter of Abishalom. Now the point is in 11 and 12. And Asa did that which was right in the eyes of the Lord, as did David his father. And he took away the Sodomites out of the land and removed all the idols that his fathers had made. Right. Now let's go to 13. And also Ma'akah, his mother, even her, he removed from being queen because she had made an idol in a grove. And Asa destroyed her idol and burnt it by the brook Kidron. So guess what? Motherfucker, we don't give a fuck who you is. Your ass ain't supposed to be on this sodomistic shit. Alright? Once again, that is not for the children of Israel to partake in. And I don't give a fuck if your ass, Asa, he didn't give a fuck about that being his own mother, the queen. Guess what? You going off, Lord gives the orders, your ass getting it too. So with that, man, definitely hope you brothers edified. Once again, just be watching out what's going on in this world. The times is waxing worse and worse. Our salvation is nearer than we think, as the scriptures say. So with that, hope you brothers was edified. Shalom to the elect. Shalom.